Yep. We're not in focus, but that's fine. Thoughts? Hello, good morning. It's Monday. This morning I have some client meetings, and then this afternoon I need to go to Way to Go, which is our local plastic-free, environmentally friendly store, and pick up more shampoo bars because we've run out. And then after that I'm going to work on the larger animation project I mentioned in the last vlog. It's a lovely, lovely sunny day today, and that always makes me really excited about getting into the workday. So let's go do it. Hello!
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, yeah, it's been a while.
It has been. Stupid pandemics.
Yeah, lovely to see you, and I'm so glad you are available for this.
My meetings are all done now, and I've had some lunch, so I'm gonna start animating now. I've been working on SpongeBob SquarePants movie reanimated for quite a while. At this point I've only animated Squidward, and SpongeBob is in my scene too, so I'm gonna start animating him today because I only have about a month left to complete the entire thing in, and Squidward is mostly finished at this point, and he's just got kind of line work and colour work to do, but I haven't started SpongeBob. So that really needs my attention now. So at this part of the process, I've done all the roughs for SpongeBob. This is this bit here in blue. So he's just kind of roughly figured out. You can see he doesn't have everything at all times. He doesn't need to at this point. So I do some of the final line art, and then I work on each frame that has differences from lots of the other frames. So I'll get all of the consistent pieces down first, and then I'll work on all the changes individually. Okay, so it's now the end of the week, and this is as much animation as I managed to get done. As you can see here, I've still got my guidelines on, so this is the section I'm working on right now. I haven't finished this section, but I've finished outlining SpongeBob's like body and this arm here, this right arm. But this arm repeats for a little while, so I was working on that today, but this is all done. This can get coloured in, and this will hopefully be finished. I probably won't be able to come back to this until the week after next, because that client work I have starting in the weekend, but I'll just play this really quickly. Well, I'll show you. So this is the piece that will loop. You'll see it's not on the entire thing. Now I'll just turn these guidelines off real quick too. And yes, that looks very weird. Because this is still inside Photoshop, it's currently running at 8 frames a second instead of its full 24. So it's moving really, really slowly, and you can see the sort of sketch lines are moving in the back, but you can ignore those. A lot of Squidward is talking during this, so he'll be comped in over here. I'll put those together when I come to edit it later. Yeah, that's it, that's everything. That's the whole piece of animation. I've been working on that all week. Yeah, that's just how long animation takes. Hi, Beware! Come on. No, do it again. Yes! I pissed off the Bewares!
The Bewares?
I had to. Actually, I think they're gonna keep chasing me. They're coming for the exit. Hey, Beware! Oh god, what have they done? I'm being chased out. That was quite fun, actually. The
Go
machine
away.
starts
Get
moving.
away.
Yeah, look.
Oh wow, they like properly chase you. That's
The machine starts moving faster. The Neo 1 starts going faster.
It's like, whoa.
It's like, ah. But I had to do it because it was one of my quests. It was like, if you ever see Beware put their arms up, you better run, you'll be in trouble. So I just kept firing apples at it until I made it angry. Good morning, it's now Wednesday. I've been working on SpongeBob for a couple of days. He's mostly coloured in now. I've got his pupils and like his mouth and his teeth colouring left. And then the shadows to do, and then that'll be SpongeBob completely finished. But the client work I've been waiting on has come through, so the illustrator has finished with the illustrations and she handed them over to me this morning, some of them to begin to animate. We're looking to have like a rough draft of this piece of client work finished for Friday to show the clients. That gives us a couple of days at the beginning of next week to kind of adjust and make any changes that they're looking for, although the illustration should be final because she's been working on them for a little while now and all the back and forthing has been done and things. So that's going to be fun. I don't know how much of it I'll be able to share with you because otherwise this would be out before what they are doing is out, what they're actually doing is out, because it won't come out for another couple of months now. So I'm not really sure. I might record like little really out of context snippets just for you to see what I'm up to. But I'm going to make a coffee first because it's early and I'm sleepy and tired and I love coffee. So it's actually now the 1st of June. I've finished up that client work. I finished it last week, but there was a little change to make that they requested on Friday, so I finished that up this morning, and it's been mostly rendering for most of the day, and I guess that's one of the really annoying things about requesting like really small animation changes, is that actually, while it's very easy, it takes a long time because all the rendering and things takes ages to do. And then I got all the way through the upload, and because we're putting it into Google Docs, I got all the way through the upload and it decided it didn't have enough space. So I had to clear out space on the drive and then re-upload it, which means it's taken like twice as long to do the upload than it needed to. But the other thing I did while I was waiting on all that happening was I did a redraw. So I redrew a piece from about 3 years ago, just to see for myself like the improvements I've made as an artist, because quite often I'm too close to it to see it. And no, I think that went really well, because I mean, I did pick a really old piece, so I'd be really worried if there wasn't improvements made. It's a 3-year-old piece of like a duck, which, where's my phone? It's up here. The old one. Yeah, doesn't really like that much, but that's the old one. And then the new one, I think definitely looks a lot better. So with the rest of my evening, I think I'd like to do last month's creature feature. It's now the 1st of June, and I don't really feel like I'm that bothered about doing it within the month, but it's Kelpie, and like Kelpies are Scottish, and I have a sketchbook somewhere that has some old sketches of Kelpies in it, and I think it would be really fun to update them. I actually have a couple of them, a couple of sketchbooks here, and one over there, and I'm sure it's in one of these. Oh, actually, no, it's this one. Yeah. So I've got like this old double spread of Kelpie stuff anyway. Most of them are just really like boring, but this one is fun. This is like a seahorse Kelpie. So I kind of feel like I want to just play about with that concept maybe, because I've already sort of started it and there's stuff going there. So that could be fun. Oh, the other thing. While I was out on Friday with my mum, I did pick up a frame. So I can now frame Megan's print. Yeah, so this is super cute. I rearranged this shelf actually, this one. I used to have a lot of the stuff from that one up here, but that frame doesn't have anything in it, so I didn't think, that didn't make any sense. So I reshuffled the shelf, and this was my favourite shelf, so this was like a big deal because I loved this shelf. And I reshuffled it, and I think it still looks really cute, so win-wins. This is how far I've gotten this evening. This is just an initial sketch, and I don't think the final piece will look anything like this because this all feels very realistic just now. And that's not usually how I like my work. So I'm having a lot of trouble with the mane as well, and there's just a lot of things I feel like I can't get while it looks this realistic. But I do like a lot of the tail stuff. So it's like a leafy sea dragon instead of a, I don't know. That's what I'm incorporating into my Kelpie. It's based off this idea. But I actually kind of like this better than this right now. So I'll come back to it in the morning. sketchbook, around the sketchbook. I am so hungry this morning.
The market is a bubble and one that we've already seen pop. Places like Protos reporting that NFTs peaked on May 3rd when $102 million worth were sold in a single day, with $170 million in NFT transactions.
So my camera died in the middle of that. I didn't sketch for much longer. This is just the finished page. This one's my favorite. But I like this one too. This one kind of turned out a bit weird, but I'll probably finish it in at a different point. I just wanted to get back to my Kelpie. So I finished up here. With this, what I was really interested in doing was just going for it and just drawing what I was seeing, but not sketching anything out or laying down any like frameworks, just starting and seeing kind of what I would do, and I had fun. I enjoyed it. I think I'd like to do more stuff like this. But yeah, now I'm gonna go back to working on my Kelpies. I drew this one the other day, and I thought it was fine at the time, and then when I came back to it, I don't like how realistic it kind of is, and I don't feel like this part and this part fit together very well. But I definitely didn't want it to look really horse-like. So then ironically I drew this one, which I actually think is more realistic, but I like it better. So I think I'm going to have a go at some much less realistic versions, really try and loosen up and play around with the shape theory and see if I like any of that stuff better. This one I find quite difficult. I'm not finding it easy to really stylize a horse. So this is actually where I'm going to end the vlog this month. I'm going to keep working on my Kelpies, but I don't necessarily feel like I need to finish it for it to have been a successful piece. I've kind of made 3 concepts I quite like, and I don't think I'm going to take any further than that. But yeah, this is the end of the vlog. I'm going to go watch Raya and the Last Dragon now that it's on Disney+, and I'll see you guys next month.